Alright, I made a simple video on how I do my red velvet pound cake. So it's real simple, got your ingredients out. I'll go ahead and put the ingredients in the description, but anyway, just take a look and I'll just go over everything that I put inside of my red velvet pound cake. So hope you enjoy it, hope it help you out. Alright, you want to put your flour in first in a separate pot, mixing all dry ingredients together. Alright, after your flour, you want to go ahead and add your unsweetened cocoa powder. After unsweetened cocoa powder, you want to go ahead and add your baking soda. And then once you're done with that, just go ahead and just give that a good old whisk all together and move it to the side once you're done. Alright, another pan, you want to put in butter. Alright, you want to go ahead and put your vegetable oil in there or canola oil, which one you want to decide to do. Next, you want to add your sugar, and after you add all that sugar, the next thing you want to do is go ahead and start your blending process. So you want to blend it as much as you can, blend it, try to get it where you want it to go, and then every now and then scrape down the sides. So let's take a look at it, the blending process. Okay. Now once the blending's over with, you gotta add 2 eggs. Blend it up again. As you can see, it's getting much smoother. Then you add your buttermilk. Okay, same deal. After you add your buttermilk, go ahead and put your vanilla extract in. Alright, there go your vinegar. And then you go ahead and put your food coloring in. And you just go ahead and start whisking it on up with a good old hand thing. Now, next thing you want to do, you want to put half of your dry ingredients in there and then mix it up. After you put your other half, put your other half in there, mix it up as well. So you want to make sure that everything's smooth. You get your bump pan, go ahead and spray that down. Alright, spray it down good just so you don't mess it up. Alright, after you do that, put it in there real smooth. And that's how it should look before it go into the oven. And that oven will be about 350 degrees. And at the end, we got the cake looking like that. And you just pick your topping that you want to put on there.